Hi YouTube and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be 10 steps to a successful senior year. Okay guys, so I am back. I took the weekend off because it was Easter and it's Easter weekend. Try and cook, make eggs for the children. It's just very jam-packed. But I am back and I am here to give you the 10 most successful tips to have a great senior year. And here I go. So Okay guys, so step one is, you hear all the time, you feel like you're just hearing it, people are just telling you it's going one ear and out the other, but no, this is real and you should live by this rule. Work hard. This is a life rule, school rule, work rule, it's just a rule. Work hard. If you work hard, you will succeed. Senior year is full of things that make you not want to work hard, like I'm sorry, someone is texting me. But senior year is full of those things where you feel like you don't want to work hard or you don't want to do anything, but it's a total opposite. Senior year, you need to work hard, you need to make good grades, keep those grades up because your GPA still does matter, okay? So that is step one. Work hard and play hard. I'm just playing, don't play hard. But work hard, seriously. Okay guys, so step two would be apply for colleges and get those early action and early decision applications in. Applying to college is a very crucial process, guys. When I first started applying to college, I must say it was overwhelming for me because of the fact that when I thought about applying to college, I seriously, literally applied to college. Every college that you think you want to go to or that have crossed your mind, apply. Seriously, you're gonna regret it in the end if you don't do it early, because as soon as you get those early applications in and those early decision letters, you would get your decision back within like a 2-month time period, versus if you were to apply like second semester, you're gonna wait a little longer and then you might not get the worm. Worm as in scholarships. When you apply early to a school and do early action and early decision, you do end up getting, priority scholarship applications. Those students that apply early usually get the scholarship quicker than the students who don't. While I'm on this topic, I'm going to go ahead and put step 3 in there. It's to apply to every school you ever thought about. I would say apply to 10 schools. 3 schools that you know you can get into. My nails are not done, don't mind me. Prom is coming up, I have to get on fleek soon. But 3 schools that you know you can get into. 2 schools that you feel like you won't get into, but just it wouldn't hurt to apply. 4 schools near home. And your dream school. Okay? Don't be like me. I waited till second semester of my senior year to apply to my dream school, and I got in. I just waited forever, and I was lucky enough to get the scholarships and things and my dorms and everything that was still in place. I was able to get that, but majority of the time it doesn't work like that. Everybody just doesn't get lucky on a day like that, so you always have to apply. Step 4. I think this is step 4. I hope it is step 4 because I lose count often. But my next step would be, I took notes. Oh yes, if you haven't, I should have said this before the other step, but if you haven't already done it, please retake your ACT and SAT tests. These tests are very important because you can't start the college process without these tests and these scores. So try to get these done as soon as possible. I recommend everybody to take the test at least 3 times, a minimum of 3 times, and I say a maximum of 4, because after the 3rd time and you take it again, it's not a big increase, not a big decrease. It's kind of, the same. So I would definitely recommend taking the test 3 times. People say that different tests are for different people, and I totally agree. Personally, the SAT was not for me. Jesus, Lord, no. The SAT is not for me. And I'm not going to say I did horrible because, I can get into school with those scores. But when I took my ACT, I was like, wow. So do what's best for you. I would say try one one time. Well, try both one time, and then after you get those scores, compare them. There's plenty of charts online. Um, to compare the scores to convert them over to the certain test and see which test you do better, because I promise you you're not going to be equivalent on both tests. So take those tests, do well on them, and if you don't do as good as you want to do, there's always other options. I know some schools, I'm not sure, I live in Georgia, so I'm not sure if it's just in Georgia, but I know most Georgia schools offer the compass test. The compass test is an alternative to the SAT and ACT. It is usually taken by students who don't meet the minimum requirements to enter an institution. So they get to take the little compass test and they do a little of that, then they're in. So if you think the option is for you, I recommend you go for it, because college is something that you want to look forward to. If not college, then something coming out of high school. So good luck. Alright, chicken nuggets. Step 5 would be volunteering. Volunteering is so important because the worst thing could happen. What if you're filling out a college application and they ask you the amount of volunteer hours? Yeah, I don't want that to be you. That don't need to be you, and you should not want that to be you. Please get those volunteer hours up to a good amount of hours. Most people don't realize when they're volunteering. I know personally, when I was filling out my college application for one of my colleges, I'm like, okay, well, this counts as volunteer, and I had to just think about it for a little while, and I realized when you're doing labor for someone and you're not getting paid, you volunteering. The labor can be the smallest amount of labor, such as your teacher asking you to take this to the library. Well, that takes 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It's labor, and so you're volunteering. Those things add up, I promise you. Say this with me, guys. If I'm doing labor for someone, okay, and I'm not getting paid for it, I am volunteering, okay? That's it. I hope y'all said it, because if not, that would be boring. But seriously, if you're doing labor and you're not getting paid, you're volunteering, okay? So get those volunteer hours up and research what you could do. A little volunteering tips: feed the homeless, read to the elementary school kids in your district, or just do anything, just help people out, because it's community service. And colleges love to see those students that help out in their community. It doesn't even have to be in your community. It could be anything, just what they call it volunteer hours, but you could literally be doing anything to help out another citizen or another person. You are volunteering, guys. So, and then if it helps for you, get a log, and every time you volunteer, write it down in the log and put the amount of hours, what date, and everything. So when it's time to fill out those applications, which you should have been already volunteering, but hey, if you're doing it now, that's no problem, because it's better late than never. But get that in the log, and when it's time to put it on the app, you're done. Boom. It's no thinking back and, oh, did I do this or did I do that? Because that was me. When I was filling out, I'm not going to say every college asks for volunteer hours, but if they do, I believe it is optional. Well, if they don't, it's optional, but some schools that I apply to really, really, really love to see those volunteer hours. So I went in. So go ahead. Okay, guys, so step 6 would be to get a planner or an organizer, whatever you may call it. Planners are so freaking helpful. Oh my gosh. Planners are life, seriously. Especially during senior year. It's like I said earlier in the video, it's very, very crucial. And having a planner is so necessary, because you can't never forget anything, or everything is there. I personally got my planner from Walmart. I think it was about $13.47. That is so ugly, but I think that was the price. And it's very useful. I love my planner. I don't have it with me. It's here, but it's in my room. But planners are very, very helpful. You get to log everything in there as far as the date, time, everything is there. For my planner, I put the days that I have to go to work. like meetings, cheerleader practice, club meetings, college deadlines, scholarship deadlines, college fairs. Everything goes into my planner, guys. And if you guys would like to see a video on my planner, what's in my planner, or how do I organize my planner, leave a comment below and I will do it for you guys. But please have a planner. Planners are very, very necessary, and I think everyone should have a planner. If you don't have a planner, then you're not planning. Okay, guys, so step number 7 would be join clubs and organizations. I promise you that you will not regret this, okay? Joining clubs are so fun. Like, you meet new people that are not in your grade level. Like, it's just fun. Like, clubs are fun. You can even make your own club. There are all types of clubs in my high school. Key Club, Sisterhood Club, um, something about, I forget the name of it, but DECA, HOSA, everything. Students Against Destructive Decisions, they call it SAD or SADD, however you want to do it. There are plenty clubs, Student Government Association. I was in student government, and I must say it was a blast. I was in student government since 10th grade, and I actually became vice president my senior year. So that's why I say it's a great thing. It looks great on college applications, guys. I say you even start a club, become president of a club, run for things, run for homecoming, run for prom queen. If you're a senior, senior superlatives, like, oh, you guys are seniors. Oh my goodness, yes, senior superlatives. Um, Act towards one, see that you may get one. Don't act towards one, but hope that you fit into one of those, like, if not anything. There's plenty of things to do when it comes down to clubs and organizations. I promise you. We have a class in my school, the broadcasting class, which is sort of converted into a club. That's great to do. I wasn't in broadcasting, but I love it. Broadcasting is, like, cool. But seriously, get in those clubs and run them. Be president of them. What you don't want to do is be that one student that's like in the club and you're not an officer in the club. So when something happens, you're like, well, they should have done this or they should have done that. You don't want to do that. You want to be the person like, oh, I did this and I did that. So if you don't want to be that person that's like always saying like, oh, they should have done this, or you be that. Be the president, be the vice president, historian, treasurer, anything. Be a part of it and be important. That's it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, guys, step number 8 is to get a job. Although senior year is fun, it's hectic, a lot of things are going on, but you're always coming out of pocket on something. On average, I think every senior spends about $1,000 just for the senior year, and that's taking those SAT and SATs, buying study materials, um, senior dues. Everything is just money, 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 money. And after a while, at first you're like, okay, my parents are gonna pay for this because they're my parents. They have to. Wrong answer. Think again. Because after a while, when your parents have dished out hundreds and hundreds of dollars for little things, not little things, because these things are necessary, like, you're like, okay, well, I have to help, So that's when you feel like you need to get a job. Personally, things that cost in my senior year was my senior trip was $375. My cap and gown fees / my graduation fee was $115. I took my SAT once, and it was free one time. But my second time I had to take my ACT. It was like I was late, and then everything was just wrong, so I had to pay like $80 something for that. Um, Senior dues were like, I don't know, I don't remember how much they were because I'm not done with my senior year. I just have graduation coming up next, but everything is money, and you dish out a lot. College applications range from 20 to the most expensive college application I saw was $75. You're applying for a lot of schools, and it's like you kind of need this, so you kind of have to pay. You have to pay to get your score sent. You have to pay for everything. Everything is money. So I would recommend you guys getting a job. You don't have to work every day. If you get paid bi-weekly, then that's great because it seems you're getting paid more than getting paid every week. So I would definitely recommend getting a job. Like I said, you don't have to work every day. I say probably 2 weekdays and 1 day on a weekend. But me personally, I like to do work, and when I'm doing my work, I don't like to be distracted. So I try to get as much work done as I can. My work days are Mondays and Saturdays. I do my work on both of those days, and I get my work done. So just because you have a job, don't mean that you cannot get your work done. It might depend on the type of person you are, because if you're a type of person you just like to focus on one thing, then maybe getting a job is not for you. But if you're like not easily distracted, you can probably handle a job your senior year. Like I said, it is going to be tough to juggle, but you're going to have to make it happen. Sheesh, I did not think this video was going to be this long, but step number 9, we're almost finished. Step number 9. FAFSA. Guys, please do your FAFSA. I forgot what it stood for. I did mine the day it was available, and that is January 1st. Guys, remember when I was talking about the planner? Yeah, do that January 1st. Write that in your planner, sticky notes, anything. January 1st. And they're going to be at New Year's parties, Christmas parties, break parties, whatever. But make sure January 1st that you are on that computer filling out your FAFSA, because in this case as well, the early birds get the worms, okay? FAFSA is a tool provided by the federal government that helps you pay for school. Some people believe that FAFSA, doesn't offer much money. I mean, they're not going to pay your entire tuition. Students who usually have a two-parent household doesn't get much from FAFSA often, versus a student that's living in a household with a single parent and that has a lot of siblings usually gets the most money. FAFSA did help me out a little bit, not really, but it helps out. It helps out. I mean, so always try to get that FAFSA done. Um, you you can get things online, sources online that will help you fill out your FAFSA. I know a good thing that I did when I was in first semester of my senior year called Everfi. Everfi is a virtual learning game test stupid thingy. Well, it's not stupid because it helped me. It shows you how to fill out your FAFSA, about your 1040 Easy, 401k, and everything like that that you will need from your parents when they're filing their taxes to help you fill that FAFSA form out, because it is necessary and it's very, 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 very important. And I want you to go to college, and I know you want you to go to college, so FAFSA needs to be done, guys. FAFSA, just get it done, please, on January 1st. Okay, guys, so my last step would be to have fun and enjoy your senior year. Although senior year is going to be crucial because you're leaving your friends that you grew up with for so long, probably since elementary school or since you guys were in diapers, but I promise you it's going to be okay. Senior year is a great year. It's probably the best year overall because you're done. You just graduated high school, or you're going to graduate high school. Like, that is a big and a great accomplishment. And it's just awesome. Like, it's probably the best feeling on earth. Like I said, I'm at the end of my senior year. Graduation is in a couple weeks, a few weeks. Let me stop trying to make the number lower. But seriously, guys, graduate and have fun and join clubs and get a job, make that money that you're not going to have in your pockets because it's going to go towards all your senior dues. But have fun because you're graduating, okay? Okay, guys, so that brings this video to an end. I hope you guys found it very helpful, and I want you guys to subscribe to my channel. And if you want any more videos about school as far as, or anything, leave them in the comments below because I will make a video for you guys about anything. And I'll leave my social medias in the description as well. So I hope you guys had a great time watching my video. I know I had a great time talking to you guys. And just brace yourself because seeing it is a roller coaster. Bye.